Hi, my name is Bob Hill, and I'm the president of the Church of Scientology Mission of Riverdale at 308 Broadview Avenue in Toronto. The topic of today's sermon is how to enjoy work. Imagine that. Scientology is a practical religion. It teaches a person how to know. That's what the word Scientology means, knowing how to know. Do you have too many unresolved problems? Where do you start? In our last sermon, we spoke about the importance of looking and confronting. Now today, we're going to talk about handling confusions. Today's sermon is based on the information from the Scientology Handbook, Chapter 15, Tools for the Workplace, by L. Ron Hubbard, who explains a confusion can be defined as any set of factors or circumstances which do not seem to have any immediate solution. More broadly, a confusion is random motion. Random means not planned, proceeding, made or occurring without definite reason, method or pattern. Examples of random motion would be leaves blowing in a storm, paper spilled across the table and floor, many requests and orders coming together. Have you ever felt confused by uncontrolled motion coming at you? Probably have. A confusion is only a confusion so long as all particles are in motion. A confusion is only a confusion so long as no factor is clearly defined or understood. Confusion is the basic cause of stupidity. Did you ever try to study or do something and felt stupid? 99% of all education fails when it fails on the grounds or basis that the student was confused. And not only in the realm or area of the job, but in life itself, when failure approaches, it is born one way or another from confusion. To learn of machines or to live life, one has to be able to either stand up to the confusion or take it apart. We have in Scientology a certain doctrine or principle about confusion. It's called the doctrine of the stable datum. If you saw a great many pieces of paper whirling about a room, they would look confused until you picked out one piece of paper to be the piece of paper by which everything else was in motion. In other words, a confusing motion can be understood by conceiving one thing to be motionless. In a stream of traffic, all would be confusion unless you were able to conceive one car to be motionless in relation to the other cars and to see other reactions to that one. Until one selects one data, one factor, one particle in confusion of particles, the confusion continues. The one thing selected and used becomes the stable datum for the remainder. You got it? So pick out that one thing. Have you ever tried to teach someone a subject and they just kept getting more and more confused? You would need to find that one thing that they can have as a stable data. In reading, it might be knowing the sounds of the alphabet, or that those sounds form words that represent things and thoughts. In driving, it might be the function of the gas, brake, and steering wheel, or perhaps a simple understanding that just like you wouldn't want to walk into someone or an object, you wouldn't want to drive into other people or a wall. By handling the confusions you face at work and in life, you can enjoy work and life more constantly. Okay? Good. The creed of Scientology is about basic freedoms that we work towards, and that can be a stable data in life. Okay? So now I'm going to give you a good stable data. It's called the Creed of the Church of Scientology. We of the church believe that all men of whatever race, color, or creed were created with equal rights. That all men have inalienable rights to their own religious practices and their performance. That all men have inalienable rights to their own lives. That all men have inalienable rights to their own sanity. That all men have inalienable rights to their own defense. That all men have inalienable rights to conceive, choose, assist, or support their own organizations, churches, and governments. That all men have inalienable rights to think freely, to talk freely, to write freely their own opinions, and to counter, or utter, or write upon the opinions of others. That all men have inalienable rights to the creation of their own kind. That the souls of men have the rights of men. That the study of the mind and the healing of mentally caused ills should not be alienated from religion or condoned in non-religious fields, and that no agency less than God has the power to suspend or set aside these rights overtly or covertly. And we of the church believe that man is basically good, that he is seeking to survive, that his survival depends upon himself and upon his fellows and his attainment of brotherhood with the universe. And we of the church believe that the laws of God forbid man to destroy his own kind, to destroy the sanity of another, to destroy or enslave another's soul, to destroy or reduce the survival of one's companions or one's group. And we of the church believe that the spirit can be saved, that the spirit alone may save or heal the body. Okay? So there's quite a few stable datas you can pick out of that. Okay? Now, confusion is uncertainty. Confusion is stupidity. Confusion is insecurity. You can start to make work more enjoyable by looking at your areas of uncertainty. If you're uncertain about the terms used at work, you could make a list and learn the meaning of each word and give yourself some instant certainty. Try it. It'll work. What then is certainty? Lack of confusion. What then is intelligence? Ability to handle confusion. What then is security? The ability to go through or around or to bring order to confusion. Certainty, intelligence, and security are a lack of or ability to handle confusion. A confusion could be called an uncontrolled randomness. Only those who can exert some control over that randomness can handle confusion. Those who cannot exert control actually breed confusion. You got it? So, have you ever worked with someone who could control confusion and put it in order? Have you ever worked with someone who bred and made confusion worse? A thorough positive control can be predicted by others. Therefore, it is considered good control. A non-positive, sloppy control cannot be predicted. Therefore, it is bad control. Have you ever had someone tell you to do something and changed it, then cut into that and gave you another job, and stopped you and started you on something else? It's very confusing. Children given bad control can get quite upset. Keep changing the rules, be uncertain in your direction, and watch out. When all particles seem to be in motion, halt one and see how the others move according to it, and then you will find less confusion present. With one adopted or taken as a stable datum, others can fall into line. Thus, an emergency, a machine, a job, or life can be viewed and understood. And when that happens, one can be free. Okay? I will now read for you the prayer for total freedom. May the author of the universe enable all men to reach an understanding of their spiritual nature. May awareness and understanding of life expand, so that all may come to know the author of the universe. And may others also reach this understanding, which brings total freedom. At this time, we think of those whose liberty is threatened, of those who have suffered imprisonment for their beliefs, of those who are enslaved or martyred, and for all those who are brutalized, trapped, or attacked. We pray that human rights will be preserved, so that all people may believe and worship freely, so that freedom will once again be seen in our land. Freedom from war and poverty in one, freedom to be, freedom to do, and freedom to have. Freedom to use and understand man's potential, a potential that is God-given and God-like. And freedom to achieve that understanding and awareness that is total freedom. May God let it be so. If you feel confused, pick one thing you know for certain. Hold on to that and see how your life and actions move in relation to that one thing. That's how you can enjoy work and make your life better. The Scientology handbook chapters are available in booklets. I recommend Tools for the Workplace. Booklets and videos with details of how to stay well are also available online. Join us next Sunday for more ways to improve your life. Thank you.